It seems there's a secret clause in Max Verstappen's contract with Red Bull Racing, and it's a shocker. Verstappen has hinted he'd leave if Helmut Marko, a key figure at Red Bull, departs. But here's the twist. According to the Telegraph, Marko himself slipped in that very clause without anyone else's knowledge. Could this clause be real? What does it mean for Verstappen's future? So let's dive into this video today to learn more about this jaw-dropping revelation. There's some tension brewing within Red Bull Racing. There's a noticeable conflict between two groups, one led by Christian Horner and the other by the Red Bull Austria team, which includes Helmut Marko and Max Verstappen. Verstappen wouldn't want to stay on despite the team's success if Red Bull's advisor Marko isn't involved. Verstappen to see out Red Bull contract despite off-track turmoil. Max Verstappen, a three-time world champion, stated that he plans to fulfill his contract with Red Bull, expressing contentment despite recent turmoil off the track. Verstappen, who is signed with Red Bull until 2028, hinted previously that he might reconsider staying if Red Bull's longtime mentor, Helmut Marko, were to leave amidst internal power struggles within the team. This came after Verstappen's father, Jos, suggested that Red Bull could face significant upheaval if team principal Christian Horner remained in his position. Horner had faced allegations of inappropriate behavior with a female colleague, but he was subsequently cleared of any wrongdoing prior to the start of the season in Bahrain. When asked at the Australian Grand Prix in Melbourne if he would stick to his contract, Verstappen affirmed, "Of course, that is why I signed the contract in the first place." He emphasized his commitment, stating, "For sure, with the deal in place, that is my intention, to be here until the end." Verstappen expressed his desire to see out his contract, as it would be a meaningful journey, saying, "It would be a great story for me to see it out till the end, because it would mean I've been part of one family and one team." He described Red Bull as a second family where he feels comfortable and appreciated. His career has been guided by Marko, who stressed the importance of maintaining a successful team structure, stating, "I feel we all want the same. We all want to perform on the track. That's what we want to focus on as a team." He also highlighted the importance of teamwork, saying, "In general, when you have a successful team, when you have a good group of central people, it is important to keep them together and happy and in the same roles." His veiled threat to leave Red Bull piqued the interest of Mercedes boss Toto Wolff, who needs a replacement next season when Lewis Hamilton departs for Ferrari. "It's always nice to hear that," said Verstappen, who added that he did not know what would happen after 2028. "I don't know what happens after 2028. If I am going to continue, sign a new deal, I don't know." Verstappen dominated the first two Grands Prix of the season in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia, putting him on a 9-race win streak. If he crosses the finish line first in Australia, he will equal his own record of winning 10 races in a row. Sergio Perez, who finished runner-up to his teammate in the opening two races, said he hoped Verstappen remained, with the team in a very strong position. "To achieve that, it takes a lot of years," he said. "Everyone in the team is working well together now. The whole engineering team is united. You can see that on the track and how efficient we have been in the last few years, so I don't see any reason to change it, and it will obviously be a blow if Max were to leave. But if Marko leaves, he will also leave." Helmut Marko, a key figure in bringing world champion Verstappen into the Red Bull program, reportedly faced the possibility of suspension from his role after the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Marko's influence within Red Bull's motorsport department has grown significantly since he joined in 2005, coinciding with Christian Horner's appointment to lead their Formula One operations. Horner's future with the team was recently uncertain due to an internal investigation into allegations of inappropriate behavior toward a female colleague. Simultaneously, Marko faced scrutiny over leaks of confidential information. However, the investigation cleared Horner of any wrongdoing. Marko confirmed that he would remain with the team until the end of his contract, which spans another 3 years. These developments underscore the internal dynamics within Red Bull Racing and highlight the significance of individuals like Marko and Horner in shaping the team's trajectory in Formula One. Moreover, Marko's potential departure from Red Bull underscored the gravity of the situation, with Verstappen expressing his deep respect and loyalty to Marko. He stated, I have a lot of respect for Helmut and what we have achieved together. It goes very far. My loyalty to him is very big, and I have always expressed this to everyone within the team, everyone high up, that he is an important part of my decision-making for the future. He showcased Marko's significant role in his career decisions and emphasized the importance of his presence within the team. His remarks indicated his readiness to consider leaving Red Bull if Marko were to be forced out, showcasing the strong bond between mentor and mentee and the potential impact of Marko's departure on Verstappen's future with the team. It is very important that he stays. I feel like if such an important pillar falls away, and I have told the team this, it is also not good for my situation. The Dutchman, who has been equivocal in his support for Christian Horner, was clear in his backing for Marko. I think it's also very important that you give the man a lot of respect for what he has done, he said. That comes back also to loyalty, you know, and integrity. So it's important that he stays part of the team for me. Is Marko getting suspended? Motorsport.com said that when Marko was asked about the chance of a suspension, he replied, "I'll decide for myself what I do." He mentioned, "The theoretical possibility always exists." He added that it's a complicated matter and they want peace in the team. Marko emphasized the importance of focusing on the upcoming championship with its 24 races. There's a belief that Marko is being looked into and might face consequences for leaking information to the media during the Horner investigation. Despite requests for comments, Red Bull Racing remained silent. In a talk with the Telegraph, Marko shared his wish for a quick end to the ongoing troubles at Red Bull. He even mentioned considering leaving the team at the end of the previous season. "I hope the drama will all be over as soon as possible," he told the Telegraph. "I was already thinking about leaving at the end of last year, but I also think we should think about Red Bull founder Dietrich Mateschitz' legacy, what his ideas were and where they took us. We owe that to him," he said, expressing his concerns. Marko emphasized the importance of honoring Dietrich Mateschitz's vision and legacy. Rumors of Marko facing suspension were quickly put to rest after discussions with Red Bull CEO Oliver Mintzlaff. Marko confirmed, "We decided that these rumors of the leaks were spread and had no legal basis. I will not be suspended." He reaffirmed the team's commitment to winning the World Championship. "Our goal is to win the World Championship. For that, we will have to work hard." Despite facing internal challenges, Red Bull remains committed to overcoming them and focusing on future successes. Recent rumors suggested that Horner might not remain with Red Bull until the Australian Grand Prix, but a spokesperson clarified that he is staying put. Marko, aged 80, hasn't been suspended yet, and Red Bull GmbH, the parent company, is handling the matter. They initiated the investigation into Horner and employed Marko directly, not Red Bull Racing. Last Thursday, the paddock was surprised when an email containing alleged messages from Horner to the female complainant was leaked to senior team members, the FIA F1, and the media a day after the investigation cleared Horner of any wrongdoing. The clause in Verstappen's contract. Speculation has arisen regarding Max Verstappen's contract with Red Bull, with suggestions of an exit clause that could allow him to depart if Helmut Marko, a key figure, leaves the team. However, doubts have surfaced about the existence of this clause. Allegedly, Marko inserted it into Verstappen's contract without the knowledge of Red Bull Racing or Red Bull GmbH. Reports from Verstappen's camp indicate confidence in having multiple exit options by the end of 2024. Uncertainty over Marko's future tenure at Red Bull Racing doubts Verstappen's commitment to the team. Additionally, the future of Christian Horner, the team principal, holds significance. Verstappen's camp may not be inclined to continue their association with Red Bull if Horner remains in charge. These factors contribute to the lingering uncertainty surrounding Verstappen's future with the team. Moreover, recently there's been increasing talk about Verstappen possibly joining Mercedes, especially with Lewis Hamilton's impending move to Ferrari at the end of the season. So what do you think of the shocking clause in Verstappen's contract? Comment below and subscribe for more.